ChatGPT can tell you how to book a flight. An AI agent opens the site and books it for you. Big difference. One is a talker. The other is a doer. And doers are about to change how all of us work. In the next 10 minutes, you will learn exactly what an AI agent is, how it thinks, and where it still fails badly. By the end, you will be able to spot a real agent from a fancy chatbot in seconds. Let's draw it out. Start with the definition. An AI agent is software that takes a goal and works toward it on its own. You don't give it instructions step by step. You give it an outcome. Book the trip, fix the bug, find the answer. A chatbot answers one message at a time and then waits. It never acts. It never follows up. It just responds. An agent keeps going without you. It makes a plan, takes an action, checks the result, and tries again when things fail. That little loop is the secret. Nearly every agent you will ever meet runs the same simple cycle under the hood. Here's the loop. Goal in. Plan. Act. Observe what happened. Update the plan. Repeat until the job is done. Say the goal is find me the cheapest flight to Tokyo next month. The agent breaks it into small steps first. Step 1, open a travel site. Step 2, search the dates. Step 3, compare prices. Step 4, report back or book it. Then it acts. Not by imagining the answer, but by actually clicking, typing, and reading real pages like a person would. After each action, it observes. Did the page load? Did the search work? Is this price real? Observation keeps it honest. When something breaks, a good agent doesn't give up. It notices the error, adjusts the plan, and takes a different route. That self-correction is what separates agents from old-school automation. A script breaks on surprises. An agent works around them. Old automation is like a train on rails. One blocked track and everything stops. An agent is more like a driver. The driver hits a closed road, checks the map, and finds another way. Same destination, flexible route. That's agentic behavior. So what can agents actually touch? Tools. Every tool you give an agent expands what it can do in the world. A browser tool lets it search and read the live web. A code tool lets it write and run real programs. High-end fully benefit quote. File tools let it read your documents and create new ones. Email and calendar tools let it schedule and send for you. Connect a payment tool and it can actually buy things, which is exactly as powerful and as scary as it sounds. The rule is simple. An agent is only as capable as its tools, and only as safe as the limits you set. That's why real products ask permission before big actions. Think of it as a leash. Smart teams keep it short. Next ingredient, memory. Without memory, an agent forgets everything the moment a task ends, like a brilliant goldfish. Short-term memory holds the current task, what it tried, what failed, what's left. That's how it stays on track. Long-term memory stores your preferences. Aisle seat, budget under 200. Always copy your manager. It learns how you work. Goal, loop, tools, memory. 4 ingredients. That's the whole recipe. Now let's see it cooking in the real world. Customer support agents already resolve full tickets, reading the complaint, checking the order system, issuing the refund, writing the reply. Coding agents take a bug report, find the broken file, write a fix, run the tests, and open the change for review. Research agents read hundreds of pages, cross-check claims, and deliver a summary with sources while you make coffee. Sales agents update the customer database after every call. Operations agents watch dashboards at 3 in the morning so nobody else has to. And personal agents are coming for your errands, booking appointments, comparing prices, filling forms, waiting on hold so you never have to. Notice the pattern. Agents shine on tasks that are boring, repeatable, and digital. The stuff nobody misses doing. One study after another finds the same thing. Agents don't replace whole jobs yet. They eat the worst tasks inside jobs. The humans left in the loop move up a level. Less doing, more directing. Less typing, more checking and deciding. Now the next level. Why settle for one agent when you can have a team? That's a multi-agent system. One agent plans, one researches, one writes, one reviews. They pass work between each other like co-workers in a group chat. A manager agent breaks the big goal into pieces and hands them out. Specialists do the work. A critic checks it. Teams of agents can tackle projects no single agent could, but they also multiply the ways things can go wrong. So what's actually inside an agent? At the core sits a large language model, the same brain behind modern chatbot. The model does the thinking. Around it, engineers wrap scaffolding, the loop, the tools, the memory, the safety rules. So an agent is not a new kind of AI. It's a familiar brain with hands, a to-do list, and a diary. When the model reasons about which tool to use and what step comes next, that's called agentic reasoning. Fancy words, simple idea. And why did agents suddenly explode now? Because models finally got good enough at planning to survive multi-step tasks without derailing. A few years ago, models forgot the goal by step 3. Now they can hold a plan across dozens of steps. Time for some honesty. Agents still fail, and when they fail confidently. That's the real danger. A chatbot hallucinating gives you a wrong paragraph. An agent hallucinating clicks the wrong button on a real website. Errors also compound. If each step is 95% reliable, 20 steps in a row succeed only about a third of the time. That's why serious systems add guardrails. Spending limits, forbidden actions, checkpoints where a human must approve before the agent continues. The golden rule for now. Let agents draft, research, and prepare. Keep a human on anything irreversible, expensive, or public. Treat an agent like a talented new intern. Give clear goals, small tasks first, and check the work before it ships. So where is this heading? Agents that live in your browser, your inbox, your phone, quietly handling the digital busywork. The skill that matters most in that world isn't coding. It's writing clear goals and judging results. Delegation, basically. Min Cerilane Skli C Cowlies too. The people who win with agents will be the ones who learn to manage them. Same as any powerful new hire. And this is why every big tech company is racing to build them. Whoever owns your agent owns your workflow. Quick recap in one breath. An agent is a goal-taking, loop-running, tool-using, memory-keeping system built on a language model. Quiz time. A bot that answers questions? Chatbot. Software that books your trip, fixes errors, and reports back? That's an agent. Goal, loop, tools, memory, 4 words on the board. If you remember those, you understand AI agents better than most. If this made agents finally click, subscribe for more Tech Made Easy and watch the AI versus machine learning video next.